We are in for some great entertainment here, so I hope you're sitting comfortably.
Wow! Good job I came. Plus, you get a great view from up here.
A quick glance at the player stats, and you soon realize that these two teams are years apart. The attack can get their game going again.
It seems this player does all the talking with the fists.
And they clearly know how to get heard.
This player was really strong. Do you think they have some troll blood in them?
Could be. Or maybe his opponent shouldn't speak that way about the family.
Bob, do you know who Scurfrick Stonesucker is?
No, tell me.
Well, Bob, he's one of the Hobgoblin team's best players. But still, he often missed entire games as he struggled to tie his bootlaces up.
Those stupid things, they always make everything go wrong.
Absolutely, Bob, and that's why the fans love to see them play Blood Bowl. Blood Bowl players are getting more like their Albion League cousins every day.
That wasn't a light touch that put him down, Jim. That was a solid chop to the back of the neck.
Was worthy of a black hawk.
You're telling me it'll take a while to get over it.
I don't know if he really liked that uppercut.
He may not have liked it, but he certainly ate it. Yep, upside down. That's one way to look at things. That player's taken away on a stretcher.
But still alive, I can see the drool.
The Blood Bowl annals are littered with the stories of teams who've gone bust with crippling debts.
And with the cost of doping and bribery on the rise, the problem won't be going away.
Oh, brilliant side kick to the face. Let's see that again in slow motion.
He sent him down for a chat with the Astro Granite. You can't say much about that.
Full-blooded, but perfectly legal. I've heard of teams that have simply disappeared after being abandoned by their supporters.
Let's say that some teams who haven't won a match for several years have been tied up by their fans and thrown into rubbish containers.
It's the only way to end a downward spiral. Poetry in motion.
What we'd like to see
More often.
Can you smell that, Bob?
Sure can, Jim. Looks like the halflings are brewing something up in the dugouts.
Is it time for afternoon tea already, Bob?
It looks like they're desperately trying to distract the opponents, Jim. It sure smells delicious. It looks like they're desperately trying to distract the opponents, Jim. It sure smells delicious. Ouch! Right in the face. The other guy couldn't dodge that one.
That's one regulation clobbering. Funny how his head went one way and the body the other.
Must have an elastic jaw.
Nice left punch, right on the nose.
Sure was, Jim. It's broken now.
That face job is a lot cheaper than a plastic surgeon.
I don't know if he planned it, but it won't do him any harm in the looks department.
As soon as he throws his first punch.
We know the opponent will be out for lunch.
Just look at the fans. They're red hot. A majority of supporters reckon that the league should take measures to prevent the small minority of peaceful fans from watching a match from the terraces.
They've got a point. If they don't want to join in the fun, they might as well stay home and watch it on Cablevision. It's pathetic to see a so-called professional doing a thing like that.
Amateur!
That's the sort of technical error that can cost you the game. I think he's singing him a lullaby. He didn't react fast enough there.
No. To be effective, you've got to get your retaliation in first.
Wow, I didn't see that one coming.
Yeah, nor did the player, or he would have ducked.
The interval will give the supporters a chance to shine.
Well, some didn't even wait for the whistle.
And halftime interval comes to a close.
And the players trot back onto the pitch after a well-deserved vitamin cocktail.
Hey, Bob, can you see those hobgoblins on the pitch?
Oh, yes, Jim. I can see them. It's going to be a nice match.
I hope they don't betray their own team.
Come on, Jim. That would be even better, wouldn't it?
And don't forget, children, don't try and do this at home. Remember, these are seasoned professionals.
Well, one of them is anyway.
I bet that hurt. Good job his nose got in the way.
Yeah, otherwise he'd have got it full in the face.
Did you know the Chaos Dwarfs intend to leave with some new slaves?
Oh, really, Jim? Don't they ever have enough of them?
Ha! No, Bob! They always need more slaves to play Blood Bowl.
Yeah, well, I would like some slaves too, Jim. Sometimes I feel...
Stop right there, Bob. You sound like a lonely cheerleader. Let's see blood be spilled.
He checked that move.
Made him look stupid to me.
The blood will never clot if he keeps running around like that.
Boom! In the face! And then followed by a clean uppercut. Well done!
What finish! What style! What perfection!
What a hammer blow!
Hey, Bob, have you ever been to the Great Skull Land?
Oh, Jim, it's a wasteland. No one goes out there, not even the Chaos Dwarfs.
Well, I heard a few orcs went there recently.
And have they returned ever since?
Well, this player slips between the other one's hands.
Yes, and yet they were caught.
Touchdown! Well, it's hopeless. It's the first of many.
Three, two, one.
Bust up!
Good hand skills. The ball is caught.
Hey, Bob, do you remember when the Chaos Dwarfs had trolls on their teams?
Oh, of course, Jim, I remember. Good old days back then. But tell me, why don't they have them anymore?
I love this story. The Scarface scavengers strapped dynamite and kegs of gunpowder onto the troll, sent him running down into the opposing half, where he detonated himself to the glee of the fans, covering them with bits of troll, causing a huge amount of detestation to the opponents. This tactic has been outlawed by the Blood Bowl regulations crafters, and we haven't seen a single troll on a Chaos Dwarfs team ever since.
Oh, I remember that very effective tactic. Now let's see how much blood they can spill without an explosive troll.
Don't forget, they still have bull centaurs and minotaurs. I'm sure it will be a bloodbath, as always. Well, that's one with a good reason to go see the apothecary.
Yep, looks like he's gonna need a good one.
Today's insight comes from Jaime Schnivel, coach and owner of the Goblin Lowdown Rats team. In yesterday's Spike magazine, he said that Blood Bowl was like war. No winners, just survivors.
Oh, that's deep. About as deep as his team's position in the rankings.
Wow! I can tell you straight, that hurts.
Without his armor, that player could have been hurt.
But it hurts! I can hear the scream! The Morgue will be doing overtime after this match.
Not the city watch, though. It'll be the usual justifiable homicide.
Yes! If the opposition hadn't got him, the fans would.
Do you think he'll be able to get up after that blow, Jim?
Oh, yes. He's not the sort to stay down. Did you know, Bob, that the Hobgoblins saved Zharr-Naggrund?
How would they do that? They're so small, useless, and ugly.
Indeed, Bob, they are. But when the Orc and Goblin slaves rebelled, the Hobgoblins turned their backs on their brothers and helped the Chaos Dwarfs at the last minute.
I knew those hobgoblins were unreliable creatures, Jim. Look at them.
Yes, Bob, but ogres aren't so different, you know.
What?
Ouch! That punch knocked his teeth down his throat.
Yes, dear me, that's never a nice sight. Well, that's the end of the match for him.
With an injury like that, I think we're talking career, don't you, Bob? Squeeze through the smallest of gaps.
Very nice.
The opponent looks like he's fighting himself.
Well, the rumor must be true. These guys don't even have enough money to buy a ball for training.
Clean take up there, nothing to say.
And I don't have any remark to add, my friend. Oh, that was a bad miss. We could change the outcome of the whole match.
Let's not get too carried away.
Corruption is so widespread that the Referees Guild has set up rules concerning where, when, and how one can accept a bribe.
Under an agreement signed last season, clubs are not allowed to offer less than the going rate. This player needs some time to get his senses back.
What a coward!
Get up, loser! Go home, losers! Give up! They had victim written on their faces as they traipsed out onto the pitch.
Now some of them have it scraped into their backs. This team has made terrific progress as the possession figures show. However, they're still lacking in flair up front, aren't they, Jim?
True, Bob, but if the coach gets out from the stadium alive, I hope that he'll find some way to teach them that playing from side to side is nowhere as effective as playing the ball upfield.
Somebody should tell these guys that there are two halves to a pitch.
Perhaps there was some form of illegal wizardry that kept them to their side.
So, we're in for a dope-free match.
Well, on the pitch at least.
Did you see a referee out there today?
I don't know. I definitely did see any cards.